Hello everybody, it's me, Ryan Helman, the host and creator of Average Kid 97531. So, due to this coronavirus, a lot of people are supposed to stay home, which like me is okay, because it allows me to do more videos just like this I'm about to show you. So, as you may recall in our last two videos, well, almost last two, the last one was a Rubik's Cube, as you might recall. So anyway, the last two we've been doing some great portraits for you. Okay, so previously on Average Kid 975 we did Bob Ross. If you haven't already, you can go back and see it, and then come on back to this video, and including Iron Man, of the two-sided faces. All right, and today we're going to be doing an American voice artist. Some people may not have noticed, but Frank Welker. Okay, and so Frank Welker is the voice of many people, such as Scooby-Doo and Garfield. Okay, so we're going to be doing him right here. See? Frank Welker, okay? April 7th, which is today. And right here, before the show, I drew some of the people. Right on this side, you have Fred Danger Jones. Well, a lot of people think it's Herman, and the one and only Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay? So, let's get started, alright? Okay, so just like last time, we're going to start with his shirt, then work our way up, alright? Let me just scoot closer. Alright, so we'll start with his vest right here. Good. And right here is just the collar underneath his neck, alright? And then the further away it goes, the more less air you get to see, just like my jacket hood, alright? And right over here is his neck, but this little small right here is his collar, right? And right here's just a little turn, and then we're gonna put some little wrinkles in it, like that, okay? And then we'll just go out like this, and that's his shoulder and back. You may notice the rain like drumming on the back, which is one of the reasons why we're not supposed to go out in the rain, especially due to the one and only virus everyone's talking about, the coronavirus. It's small but deadly, alright? Anyway, back to this. So we're gonna finish it right here, and then the other part of his collar's right here, and maybe right here we'll put one of his buttons. Like this little over right here is one of his buttons. And then his shirt goes all the way down here. And then right here is the beginning of his left collar. And right here is just his foreshadow. This little dark right here is his foreshadow, right? And then right up here is where his neck meets with his collar, right? And right here underneath the shadow is the rest of his suit and collar, all right? Actually, we should eliminate that neck. I think it goes right up in here. Actually, the shadow inclines like that. Okay? And then like this. And then we're about to draw up his neck. Alright, and right here on the side, this one right here that we're creating is his ear. Alright? Okay? And now we're going to do the rest of his ear, and it's kind of like a circle. You see, it's like a circle, then it creates like an oval, like this, and we'll just make the middle. We do these outline, lines and bumps. I'm not sure if you can hear me over this. If you aren't, I apologize. But But, I'm not the son of Mother Nature. But if you can hear me, that's good. Okay? And right over here is just his forehead, alright? This outline right here is his forehead. Alright? Good. And Frank Welker has very straight hair like this. Like that. So we'll just go up, up, and away. Like this. And then we'll just curl up like this. Because like the little lines at this that finish off in a curled peak, like an ice cream sundae with whipped cream. Not to mention a cherry on top. Because cherries have stems, which don't really have a curled peak. This one's trademark. Alright, and we just finish off the rest of his hair like this. Like that. Well, I mean, Frank Welker has very short hair and usually combs it. So, yeah, so not much of it is being shown in the pictures on the internet. Okay? Like that. And now over here is his other part of his face, like this. It's a little bit of a chubby face, but just like Bob Ross said, we don't make mistakes in art, just happy accidents. Okay? And we'll create the illusion of his neck like this. So that little lump right there is just his neck. It's a little bit hard to see because, if we were to color it in, you wouldn't be able to see where his neck joins because the flesh, the neck, and the chin are pretty much the exact same color, but the shadows are the differences. Or they could be like the value or the shape or the texture. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm barely passing art, okay? Alright? While we're talking about this, sometimes rain is relaxing to hear. But it sounds like Mother Nature's saying it. Well, it sounds like, it sounds like the old riddle, April showers bring May flowers. It looks like we're going to have a lot of May flowers next month. All right? Maybe that'll be a future thing. Maybe in the future we'll draw April showers and they bring May flowers. All right? And just underneath his neck is his lower lip like this. And this right here is his teeth. Like this. Like that. And these little lines on the side like this are just his dimples like this. See these lines right here? It's the lines between your mouth and your cheek. See that? So these lines resemble where his cheeks are. Okay? And on top of that is his very prominent nose. Alright? Alright? And now his eye, which we... Oh. Sorry for that. Sorry, just an issue backstage. Alright? Anyway, so we just have to do his eye like this, and they are pretty close together. Maybe we should fix that. Alright? Like this. Okay, that's better. Okay, and we'll just fix it with his little eyebrows. And maybe we'll just pull his hair down like this. Except mostly, I would like to remind everyone, especially if you're drawing like this at home, when it comes to art, there's no right or wrong. The only thing when there is right or wrong is if you're grading it in, an art class, which for me is kind of wrong, because art should be treated just the way it is. Okay, and now right over here is his cornea. The little dot right there is his cornea. Same thing with the other. And we just leave a little bit for the shiny piece of his pupil. See that? like that. And then just his little eyelashes, like that. And just little lines for his forehead. And I think we almost have Frank Welker, all right? And we'll just finish some bumps and lines for his other ear. Maybe we'll fix his lip. And maybe we should give him some buttons. So there's one button and it needs a friend. So there's 4 holes per button. And there's 2 lines right here to the holes. And maybe just finish his hair. And yeah, I think that just about makes Frank Welker. All right? Well, it's not very accurate like Picasso, but it's something. So I can't believe that Frank Welker's still alive after 74 years of birth. And another reason why we did this video is because a month and a half from now, the Scooby-Doo movie Scoob, Scoob, will be in theaters, and hopefully it will be there so people can see it after this whole coronavirus thing is over. So for Frank Welker and everyone watching, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in our 4th drawing.